Hello, everyone. A very good evening to all of you. I am Sai Shirodkar, and I welcome you all in today's talk session on behalf of SarkariSchool.in. As you all know, SarkariSchool.in is an initiative by We Citizens Foundation. This is an initiative to build a platform for those working in the field of school education, uplifting the future of younger generations through their hard work, their passion. Today, we have with us our very own member of Sarkari School.in family, Don Roy. Hello, Don.
Hi.
Hi. So, thank you for joining us in this session today. So, Don is pursuing bachelor's in applied economics from Marian College, Kuttikanam. He works as research and policy advocacy intern at sarkarischool.in. Don, I'm really excited to listen to your story and your experience. So, let's start with today's talk session. So, the first thing that I am going to ask you is I want you to narrate the experience you have had working with Sarkari School.in.
Okay. I don't know what to say. I mean, it's amazing. I mean, I had completed my bachelor's in applied economics in July 2020, and due to the pandemic, I couldn't go abroad. So I was looking forward to a lot of opportunities in the field of research and policy. Maybe it's something that I really like doing. And I had put I saw an ad on Internshala, and I had applied. After a while, I got in. And initially, I was clueless. I had no idea what we had to do because, I mean, I just graduated and there were all sorts of people, and it was completely. I have no idea. And and then we had Damayanti and Shruti come in. They were the team leaders, and they started talking about our duties and responsibilities and the work we do here. So we had to look into. We did a lot of secondary research, and that's something that I like doing also. So they gave us a list of states they had to look into, the policies enacted by the Indian government and its impact on the government administration. So that was something that we did. And after that, we also looked into the midday meal schemes in India. We conducted a primary research project. We built a questionnaire. We asked a lot of people, what do they feel about this, and how did the pandemic change it? So all in all, I mean, it's a great learning experience for me, and yeah, I'm really happy to be here.
Right, yeah. So, if I ask you to sum up this whole experience in just one word, what would that be?
It's a tough one. I don't know. Something that's it just went over my expectations, to be honest. That's something I don't know if you can put in a word. I don't know. Maybe
Yeah,
magnificent or amazing.
yeah, I totally agree with you. For me, this has been a dynamic experience because I have got all sorts of opportunities that I didn't think I will get in life. So, yeah. So, what image you had in mind about Sarkari schools or government schools? And has it changed after being a part of sarkarischool.in?
Definitely, yes. When I had joined the before prior to joining the organization, I did not have much respect, about government schools. In fact, my aunt was a government school teacher. So when I used to visit her schools. When I was a young child, I remember ringing the bells and mingling with the kids, and it was fun. But I never thought of maybe something meaningful, or change is happening. It's just for the sake of doing it. And I always thought private schools had the best quality education. It is something that one should always strive for. Education is there, right? Kids have all
Yeah.
sorts of access to the latest technologies, and they could learn a lot. But Sarkari school did change my perspective on it. It said that it showed that there is something really happening in our government schools, and I'm glad that I was able to know about it.
You're right, yes. So being a part of such organization, we got opportunity to work closely with those working in this field. And this I have realized that there's nothing alien in government schools, right? The only thing they
Mm,
need is attention and equality. So
yes.
we want to know what responsibilities you have on daily basis and how do you go about it?
So we had to look into how these policies had to, had an impact on these schools, right? So on a daily basis, we were looking into different sources. I mean, it's not just internet. We looked into magazines. We tried contacting people. Maybe I even contacted my aunt to just to get an idea about what has been done in her particular school, just to get an because sometimes internet doesn't provide everything, right? and
Right.
uh, and that really helped me. It really helped me, and that was one of the responsibilities, just collect data on how the policies have been enacted, what the government has done for these schools in the past 20 years. And yeah, so those were the main responsibilities that I had, like, on a daily basis.
Okay, okay. So every person has dreams ki I want to become a doctor or a civil servant, a lawyer maybe. So what do you want to pursue?
So my dream is basically to work as a social researcher, and I'm pretty sure that working here has helped me to sort of set the path to it, because
Right.
actually I was clueless. I mean, I want to do something in development and social research, but because we know a lot, we learn a lot in our colleges, we read a lot, but if you do
Right.
not get a chance to apply, then I don't feel it's worthless, basically. So
Right.
Sarkari school actually laid a stepping stone for me to actually move ahead, and I'm happy that it's happened.
So this is a little personal question, Don. What are your hobbies or what do you like to do in your free time?
Okay, so I read a lot. If I get free time, I would basically do is I would make a cup of tea and or coffee, and I will take a crime novel and I'll start, like, going into it. So you won't find me like for a couple of hours after that. I also binge watch a lot of Netflix, TV, maybe, yeah, and I also go outside and play football with my friends often. So yeah, those are the main hobbies.
Okay, okay. So what is the one thing that you have learned here that you think it has made you grow as a person?
Um, I guess it would be how to work in a more professional setting. I feel like once we graduate from our colleges, all of us will have a lot of ideas and skill sets in our head. But the thing is that it's very important for us to communicate with others and help and identify what they want to tell, listen to them, right?
Right.
I feel that I was able to grasp that a lot here, because in our team meetings it was always on time, and Damayanti and Shruti have been really helpful. I mean, they were always asking our feedbacks and our opinions on it, on various issues, right? Maybe,
Right.
like, let's talk about, were you able to understand that? Should we change the topic? Are you comfortable with the deadline? They didn't have any, what you say, you have to do at this time. It was really comfortable, and that's the reason why I feel like this internship has really helped me to express myself in a more professional manner. So I'm sure that I'll be able to carry this, throughout the rest of my career.
You're right. Yeah. So there are a few people in our life whom we look up to. Like we feel motivated when they're with their words or their presence. So who is your mentor or role model in your personal or professional life?
Um, I would say it would be my mother. I don't know, because usually when people ask, they'll be like big personalities, but it's just my mother, because for the past 20 years she's working as a nurse,
Okay.
and she's extremely professional. I mean, she wakes up, she gets, there are like n number of reasons that I could say, why are you going? I mean, I could stay at home, right, without getting up at work. We often feel tired, but she always does her work on time. She doesn't complain about it. She's just happy, and she always finds herself to move ahead in life. So in my life personally, I feel like those are the lessons I feel I should have: humility, being perseverance, just move ahead in life, learn whatever you want, and enjoy small aspects of life. So I guess in my life, the only person, I guess I've seen a lot of people, but the person that actually shows that out a lot would be my mom. So definitely she would be my role model.
For all of us, our mothers are like role models. We learn a lot from them, from the childhood itself. So sometimes we are in a state of mind where we feel, yeah, this is tough, ye to nahi mere se ho nahi payega. So, at such times, how do you overcome these challenges?
Uh, it's it's not easy when you like when you sit ahead, when you sit and think about something, especially the future, right? And I'm telling you, this pandemic has really changed everyone's plans, right? All of us have been like thinking, yeah, I'll do this, I'll do that, and then once it's unexpected, you have it's completely
Right.
uncertain. And so what we can do is that I think that all we can do is just believe in ourselves. Maybe whatever happens for a reason, and what I can do is I could do my level best and then just leave the rest to God, and find a person whom you can relate it to, talk to about it, because I don't think that it's necessary that we keep everything with ourselves. I know everyone has their own personal baggage, but I feel that it's very important that we share it to someone. It could be a random stranger, it could be someone you trust the most, right? It helps you to communicate, it helps you to you feel that you're not just lonely, you have some people around,
Right.
and I feel that that really helps us a lot.
Yeah, you're absolutely correct. So, what is the most exciting experience or part of working with Sarkari School daughter?
uh, just talking to people. Why? Because you you will have you'll start talking to people randomly, right? And you'll be
Right.
thinking, okay, what should I talk next? I mean, it's just mostly we just talk about, okay, this is professional stuff, right? um, today's task is this, how we should do that. But at the same time, addressing a large number of people and then hoping that, okay, we don't talk something stupid, or make really that's something that I feel is really exciting. And the work that I did too, something, it's not just like boring and mundane. It's not just that, okay, we are doing only this. We try to create something out of it, and that's something that I feel really excited about. So yeah, those two things mainly.
Right, right. So, what is your take on Sarkari School daughter's work environment?
um, One word, comfortable, and really, really professional. That's what I could say about
Right.
secondary school. Because there are a lot of organizations where the heads come in, they just order around saying that you have to complete this by this time and you have to get this done. We don't have to listen to anything. We don't have, and I don't want to listen to excuses. But our leaders, I mean, Damayanti and Shruti have been really understanding, saying, ma'am, I can't finish this. Hey, I couldn't complete this because of this task. They understand. At the same time, they're very professional about it. They ensure that we complete our work on time. We are not
Right.
incompetent or lazy about it. And at the same time, we get a chance to grow. It's not just that we complete our work on time and we simply sit back and it's done for us. No, we get to do a lot of work again. We can interact with them, and that's something that I really enjoyed working here. And that amount of stress also, it wasn't, we don't, because a lot of people have complained that stress levels are too much because of the workload we get, but I don't think so, because here the main and Shruti have been actually, delegating according to the work that we feel we could do. They've always asked us, is it possible? Are you able to complete? And if we say yes, they're like, okay, you can do this. So that's something that I really enjoyed. It's a really comfortable working atmosphere.
Right, right. It is important to be comfortable in the environment you're working or the people you're working with. So, how do you manage your personal and professional life?
So basically, I guess I set a time for my professional life. It has to end, but sometimes we won't get time for personal stuff. I mean, so
Right,
what I guess we do is that I guess it's important that we do have a priority for our personal life, because most of them say that at this age, we say work is worship, work is worship. So all of us spend a lot of time on work, but at the
right,
same time, I feel that if we don't like enjoy small things that we really do, like maybe walking out, or maybe reading a book, it really stresses us out, and it can cause a lot of mental health problems. So I guess fix a time. Maybe time management is very important. It is not necessary that you have to stick to it always, but if you have a basic timetable that, today I will go back home at this time, and then maybe I can sit and relax, maybe I can work on this later, and do not bring your office baggage at home. Something that's really good, stays at work. So yeah.
yes, right, right. So, what according to you makes Sarkari School dot in stand out?
A lot of things. I mean, for me personally, it would be a good working atmosphere, because I haven't done a lot of internships, but it's a good working atmosphere, chance to learn a lot, and the fact that I'm doing something for society. That that okay, I'm creating a change. That maybe the reports that I make, someone will read, and it could lead to a positive change. So that is one most important thing about that puts the organization out. Also, again, a comfortable working atmosphere. And Abhishek sir has been so great. I mean, if you have any doubt, he has a number saved, and you could text him about any issues that you have. And
Right.
it's not that you find that in every organization, right? That person stays at the top, and you have a chain of command to go up. So here it's not like that.
Right.
I love that about this. So yeah, I guess that is also one standout thing about Sakai School.
Yeah, that is the best thing about Sarkari school. You are just one call or a text away if you have any doubts.
Hmm.
So, would you like to say something to our audience and your fellow members of sarkarischool.in who are watching us right now?
All right. Okay. Well, I loved
Anything
working
like,
here. I loved working here. That's one thing I want to tell. So um, I had other priorities. That's the reason why I left this internship. So if you could ask Damayanti, she would tell that I was really excited to continue my internship. Unfortunately, I had to leave, but I would say it's one of the best internships I've ever worked for. I love the people working here. I was able to create some friendships, some relationships, and that really helped me out. And the fact that I'm doing something, the fact that all of you are doing something to make a meaningful change in society is something really amazing. You should be proud of yourself for that. So that is something that I really want to tell you guys. So keep up, continue the good effort, and hopefully we could see something in the future.
yeah, thank you so much. And it was a pleasure to talk to you, Don. Did you enjoy this talk session?
Definitely, yes, yes. I was able to talk and share my experiences, so it has been really great. So yeah,
Yeah. So thank you, Don, for being here with us today and making this session super great. We wish you all the success and may you keep inspiring and shining. Thank you, everyone.
thank you all, thank you.